Hey folks, because you want to know France better because you are coming to visit, or simply because you can't sleep, here is some information on the institutional structure of France. Since 1958, the playing field has been called the Fifth Republic, governed after referendum by the Constitution and based on the separation of powers, legislative power, executive power, and judicial power. The Constitution organizes their roles, but also the links they maintain, in particular, the way in which they control each other. France is governed by the President of the Republic, elected for 5 years by universal suffrage. In a 2-round majority vote, he can't exercise more than 2 consecutive mandates. The President appoints a Prime Minister who constitutes and proposes a government which will conduct France's policy. Parliament, which votes on laws and controls the actions of the government, is composed of 2 parliamentary chambers, the National Assembly, also called the Chamber of Deputies, and the Senate. The French vote in legislative elections is to elect their representative to the National Assembly, the deputies. They are elected according to the same process and the same duration as the president and represent a territory called a constituency. France is divided into 577 constituencies. Each voter votes in the constituency to which they are attached. Obviously, if the president's party doesn't obtain a majority in the assembly, governing will become very difficult. The Senate sits at the Palais de Luxembourg and has 348 senators elected for 6 years, half of whom are renewed every 3 years. Unlike deputies, they are elected by indirect universal suffrage by 150,000 electors. If you're still awake, let's continue. The deputies propose laws and their projects are studied by the Senate according to a back-and-forth system called the shuttle. In the event of disagreements, the National Assembly has the last word. Other institutions help the state in its proper functioning and in its decisions. The Constitutional Council, made up of 9 members appointed for 9 years, ensures that the laws passed by Parliament respect the rules set out in the Constitution. The Council of State, created in 1799 by Napoleon Bonaparte, has 230 members, and its mission is to advise the government. It issues an opinion on the legal regularity of proposed legal texts and on their forms. The Economic, Social, and Environmental Assembly is an advisory council whose main mission is to ensure the participation of civil society in the government's economic, social, and environmental policy. There you go. You now have some keys to better understanding France, and you are definitely ready for a good night's sleep. Thanks for watching. For more videos, like, comment, and subscribe.